Okay, you're back with the Passionfruit Whalrus, and we are busily working our way to the Protoss temple up here, and we've just taken the two bases either side of where we started. Right, so let's put like a small colony either side of these guys, and an extra hatchery so that we've got the nice group of 4.
Require more minerals.
That's nice and handy for unit production.
Spawn more overlords.
Blah blah overlords, blah blah blah. Let's get a couple of these guys over here then. I think I'm going to leave most of these guys here just in case I get the Protoss trying to retake this position. Right, I've got quite a few Hydralisks. Right, so let's move one of them, well, one lot of them, up to there. And another lot can go up with them as well. And I think that Overlord we've just spawned can provide them with some, I'm not sure what you'd call it really, detection or increased sight range. So it's sort of spying in a way, I'm not sure really. Right. And let's get these little defences in place just for added security. And then I might move some of these guys out of the way. How many have we got there? So if I move 4 of them up to there, then I'll have a squad of Hydralisks ready there. Right, so I think this lot is going to go and guard that lot of minerals with him, and just use a few more. Use a few more there, and yeah. Right then. Let's just send a couple of little scouts out over here. I'm not sure what's actually on the edges of this bit. And it might be worth trying to get some you fuck's sake, all the bloody creatures. Okay, let's just upgrade a couple of things while we're waiting for the bloody overlords then.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay. Let's bring him down here then, and send him as far as he can go that way. We've got more. Is that just gas, or is there minerals here as well?
Our forces are under attack.
Looks like it's just gas. Oh, no, there's a few minerals too. That's handy. Okay, good, that's another area. Let's send him there then and see what happens. Alright. Okay, so yeah, I want to do a little bit of base building and let's get a bunch of Zerglings as well. I want to get a Queen's Nest or whatever so I can upgrade this to a hive, and I want to get Spires so I can start getting some Guardians because they'll be useful against the those bloody Protoss Reavers and things. Let's pop that there. Let's pop this stuff here. I'm not really trying to design this in any particularly pretty way. And let's see if we can get a hatchery pretty close to these. And we can't really. Shit. It's a nuisance. Alright, instead then, let's just send him up Fucking hell, you really can't get close to these things. Right, see if we can stick him by there as a hatchery then instead. Right. Do I have... yeah, I've got 2 lots of... right, I'll put some base defences there then. This is secondary gas. Has the other one run out yet? Yes, okay, so this needs to... these guys need to go to one of the other positions and harvest one of the fresh ones. So I think you guys can come over here. And you jolly little fellows can be... oops, sunken colonies, and you're going to be a spore colony. Isn't that exciting? A little drone's lifetime ambition. Right, so he isn't dead yet, so where's he going? Oh, there's some more minerals there. Is there another gas thing around here then? Maybe not, maybe it's down here a bit further. Wait, is he up there? Yes he is, okay. So. Yeah, some slightly awkward sort of arrangements of crystals and things. I mean, this is a nuisance because they're having to go so far to transport the things to where I actually want them. It's not great, really. Spawn more overlords. Upgrade your base. Kiss my ass. Right, okay. And let's upgrade the Queen's energy, and let's get a couple. Oh, I can't because I've got to do the overlords. Well, we'll get a couple of queens later then, and do a little bit more scouting with the parasites, and then we can see about working our way to the temple. I don't want to attack straight away because they're going to have quite a lot of troops there.
Our forces are under attack.
And I'd rather make a big dent rather than just do a little bit. So, oh, there's quite a lot of things by the way. 4 overlords there. Bloody hell. Right, okay, you go there. You go over here. Spread the little buggers out a bit. Right, okay, so I need another fucking load of Mutalisks. I want to get myself a full group of 12. And then I'll turn them into Guardians. Not sure what he's doing there. I'm not sure it's entirely... yeah, it might be worth actually building a hatchery just sort of around here somewhere. Once I've got Nidus canals, then I can sort of produce the units here and then just send them up there to reinforce, which would be good. So actually, let's get a couple of Nidus canals built. Can't do anything with that yet. Okay. Send them up there then now, and they can be turned into they can be turned into Guardians. I forgot what the hell I was talking about for a minute. They can be turned into Guardians when we're ready to do that, but I've got to upgrade the Spire first, which I can't do while it's evolving, so I'll let it do that because it's worth having the firepower upgrade. Right. Have I got anything here yet? Yes. A couple of base defences then, I think. A couple of spore towers, I think, there, and maybe a sunken colony just to slow down attacks against that position. Although there shouldn't be a huge amount of them just yet. Okay, now how many overlords do I need? Let's build a shitload.
Vespene gas.
And I'm out of gas. Right, they're doing their thing. These aren't depleted, are they? It is depleted. Fuck. Right, alright. Doesn't last very long, does it? Right, there isn't a gas thing there. Already doing that one. Right, so I think we'll have to set up a hatchery here. And start mining that one then.
Evolution complete.
Nope, still haven't got enough for that. Need to wait it till it's 150. Oh bloody hell, just stick them over here. Oh no, actually move them up a bit, just so that they're near to the front line, because then I can bring them into position if they get destroyed by the Protoss. Right, so I think we'll build a hatchery about there. Speed up the movement of troops a little bit. Fuck, we're still waiting for 150. Come on. Come on.
We require more Vespene gas.
About time and all. Right, okay. Right. Now I'm building a hatchery up by this gas thing, but I'll build the extra drones to mine the gas there, just so I don't have to wait till that's actually built to do it. Oh, are they? That's probably not a problem. Right, come here, you poxy little bastard. Why are you just randomly attacking what's obviously an arm? It's funny actually, because... Okay. Because they're scouts. That's what they're called. And yet they don't behave like scouts. They're basically just random unit that attacks things. They don't do any actual scouting. I think they do actually have like an increased sight range upgrade that you can give them, so they can be used for scouting for that, but they don't really function like scouts. Move these guys up a bit now, just get them a bit closer to the that little point where I'm building my base. You guys can move up a bit too. And this sort of horde of overlords can now mosey on up a bit. Right. Right, good, okay, so... No, I don't want you engaging them yet. I want you back here and safe, and I need a shitload of gas before I can actually do anything with them. Okay, that's... Looks like the battle started, so let's move some hydralisks up there to deal with them. And of course I left this too long, so now my drones are all the way down here. That's a nuisance. Right, okay. Send them up there. And I think we'll have 3 here as well for base defense bits. So. I'm not really expecting this position to be attacked now, so I'm going to move these guys up here, and the hydralisks I'm growing there, they can just be there for a bit of defense, and I can reinforce that area later if I need to. Okay. Oh, fuck, we're still really low on gas. Alright, in that case we'll just create Zerglings I think for the minute then, and just send them in as cannon fodder. Right. Let's get a few little base defences to extend the creep a bit and just defend the Nidus Canal, so that it's fairly straightforward for well, so that it doesn't get destroyed before the troops can be brought in. put one there. Let's put one down here. And I'll put one up there a bit when it's built.
Our forces are under attack.
And I might just make a an ultralisk den around here. Actually, maybe I'll just pop it there rather than wait. No, I've only got 3. Fucking hell. Okay, let's get one over there as well then. Let's pop a sunken colony just down here in case they get something behind us. And fuck it, we'll just put one there then for now. Can always put more in later. Still only 4, bloody hell. Right, okay. Right. So if my shitloads of little Zerglings are ready, they can go through the canal. Okay, and the rest of you. Blimey, how many have I got? I've got like 3 different lots now. Okay. And fill that up with hydralisks. Right then. So, just send all the Zerglings, pretty much send everything against their position now and just see what happens.
Our forces are under attack.
I bet they are. Okay, not too bad so far. Right, let's get another lot of hydralisks coming up. Head them straight towards the temple. And I want these Zerglings moving up too. Let's get some more guys on the go. Fuck it, let's start getting these guys going. How are we doing? No, not too bad. Right, so let's get these guys up there.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, and we can't really do anything else just yet. We've not got very many resources at the moment. Yep, we're doing quite nicely. Okay, they're not even that far off the main base now. Right, so you guys can come over here, destroy that thing because it's a bloody menace. I don't want them dropping in any reinforcements. So they can do that, and then they can move up towards the side. These guys are doing fine. Okay, good. Right, so let's move the Guardians up in support. And let's bring... Oh. Okay, temple destroyed.
Seraph, the Protoss have launched a final offensive to keep us from the ruins. You must hold them at bay for a while longer.
Okay. Right, bring the Cadaverine Crystal to the remains of the Protoss Temple. Right, so he can go straight through the Nidus Canal then. And let's get a second squad of Hydralisks ready. Okay, let's just send these out to the side then, just deal with the photon cannons and things, and we'll bring them up there. Something yellow there, so we'll just send them that way. Right, I think it's probably safe to move up, although... No, let's pop him in an Overlord and just send him up that way. Okay, we've got a few more photon cannons there, so let's just send troops up that way. Where's my... Here he is. Right, just keep an eye on him. We'll need to move him back pretty quick if we get attacked. No, we look good. Okay. Attack that side's faltering a bit, but that doesn't matter because we're pretty much victorious. So let's move our beasties up. Right, in you go there then.
Now shall the events set into motion so long ago be made complete. For the Protoss too were created by the Xel'Naga. They were the first creation, gifted with a purity of form, and we were the second creation, blessed with a purity of essence. Indeed, our two species are but opposite facets of a greater whole. Soon shall our two races be made as one. Thenceforth shall all feel the wrath of the eternal swarm, for the hour of judgment is come.
Victory is mine, and that's the Zerg campaign finished, I think. High orbit, Protoss homeworld chart, Auir. And the Overmind has been manifested on Auir. Right then, so that is the Zerg campaign complete. We will be back later on with the Protoss campaign, which will be the last campaign for Starcraft 1. And yeah, so there we are then. Thank you for watching, and bye bye for now.